I might not know where I'm going, but I'm on my way. This is Rogue Dog's devlog number 2. There's been a fair amount of progress in the last 2 weeks. Progress normally happens in short bursts with longer periods of procrastination in between. Let's hit the board. The first few changes are cosmetic in nature. I finally decided to break away from my purist grayscale approach and have added a splash of color. I've applied it to my main character as well as selected game objects. Time will tell if I decide to stick to this. Next one was a small cosmetic bug where you could see the trees through the washing. I've amended the ordering layer to fix this bug. The next change was a bigger cosmetic change where I introduced a Parallax Foreground effect with grass. I then later had to go and do a fix on that as the movement, the sway of the grass was not quite 100%. I've also applied this effect now to the trees. I'm quite happy with the result. For the next change, I introduced some starting text to announce the start of a new act. I haven't decided yet which gameplay elements will actually constitute the finishing of an act. The next change is quite trivial. It's to play a sound effect when a bird takes flight. But I think that this is important types of changes to make the game world a bit more immersive. The final change I've got listed under cosmetic was to update the introduction. Really not the change that's needed at this time. But at the time of doing, I lacked the motivation to work on anything else. The first real major feature I worked on is the introduction of a inventory system. I did the UI building blocks as well as the persistent game objects. Some work might still be required later. A proper dialogue system has been lacking for some time. I want the final game to be story driven, and having a proper dialogue mechanism is a very important part in conveying that story. For now, I've implemented a mechanism that allows me to intertwine text and audio, set the timings, set the triggering points. It also allows me to decide how the users should interact with the dialogue. Okay, the final change relates to the handling of audio in the game. For a long time, I've not paid a lot of attention to this, and I've realized that my current approach doesn't allow me the flexibility to handle pitch and volume of independent audio clips. My new mechanism caters for that and more. That's it for this week. 347 days to go. Subscribe if you'd like to join me for the ride. Hit me with questions below. Till next time.